Streetcar Takeover came to Denver again this year, and I decided to head up to Bandimere and check it out. Now I'm going to structure this video a bit different from some of my previous stuff, as the classes I chose to cover were unable to be fully completed, as the track ran into a midnight curfew and payouts ended up having to be split between the remaining contestants. I did, however, not really cover the roll racing portion of this event, as some of my previous roll racing videos didn't generate much interest. I do, however, applaud the track and the organizers for giving people an outlet to participate in this form of racing that isn't our interstate system. They had to limit entries, so clearly there's demand for this type of racing. That being said, let's get to the content. First up is Derek Cooper's Pro-Charged 8.2 DAC small block Ford-powered Fox. I believe he runs a 2-speed turbo 400 for a transmission. He runs in the local PSCA's Outlaw 8.5 class, but at this event, it was a no-time class, which I've always found really annoying. But for your reference, the car does run in the 4-second zone in the 8th mile. Next up is a Volkswagen. I believe the owner's name is Jim, but I'm terrible with names, to be honest. And what really interested me about this car is he said he built all of it except for the chop. It's a turbocharged combination, and he's still air-cooled in this thing, so just crazy cool to watch, and I just thought it was really unique, so I had to check it out. Here we have Lance's big turbo, big block Chevy powered Fox. It's a methanol burner, but he still completed the street cruise and was entered into 2 classes, which definitely seems to be starting a trend with him. Just last weekend, he qualified for 2 PSCA classes. Then after qualifying, went down to Pueblo, won a completely different race. Then the next morning was back up, ready to compete, and yes, I'm still blabbing on about it. I'm sure 1320 will be all over this car, but it was still awesome to see in person. This is Jacob. Can you tell us a little bit about your car here?
Yeah, this is a 1961 Falcon. Had it probably 3 years. It is a 4.62 valve modular engine. Pretty basic setup, really. All built in the garage. Force induction is 80 mil charger. Turbo 400, pretty basic Turbo 400.
And you said these were the PI heads?
Yes, air pits, modular head shop.
Very cool, man. It's awesome to check out, and you came from Montana, so
Yeah.
how long was that drive for you?
It's about 8.5 hours.
Not terrible, I guess,
No,
but
it really wasn't.
what ECU are you running?
So this is on a Holly Dominator.
It's on a Dominator? Okay.
Kind of new to us. We came from a lot of Honda stuff, AEM background stuff, so this is all new to us. It works awesome. Really enjoying it.
Well, sweet, man. Good luck out there. And you running in the street?
We're going to be in street racing class.
Street racer class? Well, good luck out there.
Thank you.
So in the left lane, you may recognize Tyler in his 408 cubic inch LS with an 88 millimeter. This is a personal best quarter-mile pass for him, so definitely congrats, Tyler.
And if you have rented a jacket or helmet or neck collar or whatever while you never please make sure It's going to go to the fountain. Well, them numbers. 857, 162, 880, and 150.
Up next is Brian Taub's GTR. It has a Speed by Design 1200R turbo kit, and I'm sure it's got a built trans end motor, but I'm not overly fluent in GTRs. Up next is John in his twin-turbo Coyote, and I've covered him many times in the past. This happens to be the quickest pass from a Coyote at our elevation, but this car is definitely a 7-second car at sea level, and it's run that in the past. And please pardon the camera focus issue. I've got some repairs I need to do to some of my equipment. And here we have a car named the Blue Turd. It's a Turbo Taurus show that came 1,500 miles just to run in this race. It's fed by a Precision 7285 and has some really cool one-off stuff like a billet intake. Now if you want to see more of the build, I would definitely check out the Blue Turd on Facebook. And we have Donovan on the right with his Paxton nitrous combo on a Gen 2 motor. And here we have Hayden in his twin-turbo RX-7. Be sure to check out his YouTube channel named Meticulous for more in-depth information on this car. This is Darce with the 65 Olds 442. This car was a 8.5 Outlaw competitor in PSCA, and it had a 400 cubic inch small block and a 94mm turbo, but that could have changed. And here we have Morgan in his 1.8 liter B series, rocking a 72mm turbo. So in this Turbo Prelude is Kyle from the Boosted Boys. Most locals are probably familiar with his YouTube channel. If you're not, go check it out if you're a fan of import stuff, because they got a lot of great content. And that was him in the right lane versus John, running 978 at 154. I'm not sure if it was his personal best, but if so, big congrats to it, man. And here we have XDR competitor Ryan Scully in his single turbo Fox on a pretty fun looking pass. Now, I'm not sure of the specific combo, but here we have Derek Martin on a really quick pass. Now this is Derek Kelly's car. I believe the cars run 450, so it's definitely a true competitor. It's a single turbo LS combination. I'm not entirely sure on the specifics, but it's awesome to see up here. Alright guys, so that wraps up my coverage of the racing. I hope you all enjoyed it. I know I didn't get everybody's passes, so if there's like a specific car you're looking for, just hit me up in the messenger or leave a comment or something like that, and I'll try to find to see if I recorded it, if it was like your personal best or something. As a channel note, I may not be posting much the next couple weeks as I'm taking some time off to go deep sea fishing in the Pacific Northwest, and I'm really excited about it. With that being said, you guys have a great day.